Hello there and welcome to Katumi Giveaways. On this video I'm going to give you the opportunity to win a brand new Xbox Series X console. Now if you follow my channel then you'll know that I've already uploaded a video about the Xbox Series X. This is the same competition but I've kind of given you a few extra chances to win, and I've changed things around a little bit just so I can contact you much more easily if you are the winner. Now if you've entered the previous contest, you don't have to do anything that's on this video. Your entry still stands, it's still valid, and you can still win. However, it's quite difficult for me to contact you if you are the winner. So if you can go through this process, that means you'll be submitting your email address and I can simply email you if you are chosen. And of course, as I said, there are plenty more opportunities for you to increase your chance of winning with what we've got for you today. So I want to draw your attention to this website. This is the new entry for the Xbox Series X console. There is a link to this website beneath this video, so click on that link to head on over to there. Now, in order to be able to enter this competition, the first thing that you need to do is leave a comment on this video and then go and leave your YouTube username on the website. So I'm going to do that to show you what it's like. So I simply click on the link here. This opens up and it says watch this video. That's going to link back to the video you're currently watching, and then leave a comment saying I want to win and tell me why you want to win an Xbox Series X. Subscribe to the channel and then go back to the website and pop your username into this box. So for me that is Katumi Giveaways. So just like that. Then you can click on the continue button. Now if you've already watched the previous video and you've submitted a comment on that one, that's okay, that still counts as your entry. You don't have to submit a comment on this one as well. My system will check both of those, so your entry is still going to be valid. The next thing you do is click on continue, and once you've done that, it validates your entry and then it gives you plenty more ways to increase your chances of winning. So the first one is simply to visit my YouTube channel. You're already here, so you can do this right now and just subscribe. So just click on it. Once you have subscribed, if you need to click on the link to open the channel, you can do so. As soon as you've subscribed, come back, click on the continue button, and that will validate your entry. So now we've got an additional 2 chances to win. You can also follow me on Twitter, retweet my tweet about this competition, like my Facebook page and join my Facebook group. You can visit my Patreon page. You don't have to become a patron or anything like that. Just visit the page and that's going to give you an extra couple of chances to win. Visit me on Pinterest, and you can also refer this competition to your friends. Now you can refer this to up to 10 friends and you'll get 2 extra entries for each one of those friends that come here and enter the competition too. And we have 3 bonus questions that are going to give you 10 extra entries each if you get the answers right on these questions. So if you've been following me on YouTube for some time, then you are going to know the answers to all of these. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, you don't know my other YouTube channel, and you've just stumbled into this competition, then these answers are readily available if you pop over to my other channel. So I have got links to videos that you could watch and get the information that you need. But I will warn you, when you submit your answer, you can't go back and change it. So if you want to make sure you get those 30 extra opportunities to win an Xbox Series X, then read the question, go and find the answer, and then come back and pop the answer in here. But if you've been following me for a while, you really will know the answer to these 3 questions already. So there we go. I also want to draw your attention to the terms and conditions. If you click at the bottom here on the terms and conditions, it'll open up and it looks like a lot. Some of these things are legal requirements on my part because of a giveaway event on YouTube, but other things here explain about whether you live in a different country, how old you have to be. If I can't buy the Xbox for you, then what alternative we'll have, the way I'm going to choose the winner, how I'm going to notify you, and when you'll get your Xbox. But that one's a little bit tricky because as soon as I know who the winner is, I will actually purchase the Xbox from whatever store is most appropriate for you. So if you live in the United Kingdom, that's probably going to be amazon.co.uk, and then I'll get them to deliver it directly to you. Now obviously I don't know what country you live in until I've picked the winner, so I can't pre-order it from the correct store. I've got to buy it after the competition closes. So if there is a shortage of the Xbox Series X, if they sell out and we need to wait before we can buy one, then unfortunately there could be a wait before you receive your prize. If for whatever reason I simply can't buy it for you, like you live in a country where the Xbox is not being released at all, or some other problem that is completely outside of our control, then you'll be rewarded with a similar prize of equal or greater value, or a cash alternative, depending on which you prefer. And we can chat about that together by email once you're chosen as the winner, if that becomes a problem. But I don't think it will. I think I'll pick the person as the winner. I will then find out where that person lives. We'll communicate via email. I'll go and buy your Xbox for you on whatever Amazon store delivers to your country, and hopefully they'll get it to you very, very quickly so you can start enjoying your new console. Now, the closing date for this competition is the 4th of November. I believe the Xbox releases on the 5th of November, but we don't know yet. That date might change, but the closing date is going to be the 4th of November. So that is your last opportunity to get your entries in. Once you have done your first entry, let me just get rid of these, oops, go away. Ah, there we go, it's gone. Right, once you've done your first entry, which is leaving the comment on the YouTube channel on this video or the previous video, if you've already done that, you don't have to do both. But once you've done that entry, you can come back here whenever you like to complete the rest of the actions. You will receive an email from katumigiveaways@gmail.com. That will have a link back to this website, and it will tell you how many entries you've done and also how many are left available for you. But as I said before, as soon as you answer, that's it. Your answer is locked in. You can't go back and change it. But with the 3 questions at the bottom, I check these manually. So when you answer the question, it will have a tick. It will look like you've got those extra 10 answers, and they will be at the top. Where it says at the top here, I've got 3 entries. It will add those on. So if I do all 3 of those questions, it will say 33 entries. But when I manually check them, if you got the answer wrong, then I'll simply delete that and remove it from your entries. It's not going to affect your other entries that are correct, but of course it will affect that particular entry. So one of these, I'll just show you the first one. The first one is, what is my pet dog's name? Now, if you follow my Katumi74 channel on YouTube, I talk about my dog in every single video. Well, probably 90% of my videos. I also post images of him, and I mention his name so often it's crazy. So if you know my pet dog's name, pop it in this box and you will get 10 extra chances to win. If you don't know his name and you guess, and then you find out his name later, you can't come back and change your answer. So leave it blank until you know it, and then fill it in. Now, if you don't know how to spell my dog's name, that's okay. As long as whatever you put in here looks about right, then you will get those extra chances to win, because I do check all of these manually, and I'll either say yes or I'll say no, and that applies to all of these questions. So I wish you the very, very best of luck. And as I said before, if you have already entered, you don't have to do any of this. Your entry is still valid, but at the moment you've just got one chance to win, and you can increase your chances to win by popping over to here and completing these actions. And of course, when you do this, it means that I've got a secure and private way of contacting you if you are the winner. Now, the winner will be drawn within 7 days of the closing date of this competition, but very probably within a couple of hours of when the competition closes, because I'll be excited and I'll want to know who's won. So I am going to do that process live. Now, this particular system that I'm using right here, this does pick a winner for me completely randomly. I press a button and it churns out the winner. But when it does that, unfortunately, it shows me all of your information. So whatever personal details that you submit here, like your email address or whatever it might be, your full name, it will show all of that. So I can't show you the draw on this. But the way this is going to work, if you've watched one of my previous live draws for my other events, where we go to a website, you can access the website yourself and you can check it to make sure it's all above board. We put in the address of the video, it gets all of the subscribers from that video, the people that have left valid comments, and then it randomly picks one. Now, I've used that before. It's a fantastic way of picking a winner, and it's a really easy way for you to see that it's genuine. I'll show you it live, and you can even visit the website yourself. But that also gives me the option of adding in some additional people that can win. So I can grab your YouTube username, which is the reason you needed to submit it, and I can take that and I can add it into a little box to say also include this person into the prize draw. And I can add you several times. So once you've completed this, I'll look at how many valid entries you have. So if you have 20 additional valid entries on here, I'll take your YouTube username and I'll pop it into that additional, the additional entries form on that website that many times to give you the correct number of chances of winning, depending on how many actions you performed. And then when I press the button, it's going to select someone completely at random from the comments on the YouTube video and also from here. So it's going to make sure that you see the draw live. You find out the winner at the moment. I do. You can go to that website and you can check everything to make sure it's all above board and it's very, very genuine. And it also means that because I'm using this system as well, I got your personal contact information, so there's no problems like we've had before. And of course, everybody gets the correct chance to win, because I'm going to be putting your name in there in those additional entries, the right number of times, depending on how many valid entries that you've got right here. So there we go. I know it's a tiny bit convoluted, but I really wanted to do the draw live. It was really exciting last time, and we stayed on the chat. There is a chat box as well. You'll be able to be on the chat and you can type comments, and I can see those and I can answer them. And then once the video has been processed and uploaded to YouTube, it takes a little while for that to happen, but when they've processed all of the comments, they'll add those as well. So you can come back and you can watch that live recording and the live stream of when we pick the winner. That's going to be on my YouTube channel, so after the event. So you get to either watch it live or you can come back and watch it on my channel. So that process of picking the winner, it was quite exciting, and it was nice as well that a few people that follow me regularly on the channel had the opportunity, and we had a little bit of a chat afterwards. We got a bit carried away and there was some rambling, but I really like that. So that's what I'm going to do with this. So rather than using the system that this provides for me, which spits out your personal information, we're going to stick with what we already know. And if you want to come along and you want to join in on the live stream, be in the chat, ask questions, make suggestions for future giveaways, and find out who the winner is at the exact moment that I do, then that will be on my channel. Now, I can't say exactly what time that's going to be on my channel, but when we get a lot closer to the date and I know exactly what is happening, I will announce it a little bit before it happens. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notifications bell as well, so that you don't miss any of my other giveaway events, and you also get an alert to let you know when I am going live with the draw of this one at some time within 7 days of the 4th of November, but probably within an hour or two of the closing of this competition. So good luck, I wish you all of the best, and remember, I have many other giveaway events on my channel too. At the moment, most of them are for Xbox games, so you might as well have a crack at winning those, so when you get your new console, you've got something to play on it. I wish you all the best and good luck with the competition. Take care and bye bye.